Ortiz, make your way. She's accompanied by Felipe, her father Felipe, and mother Susana, her brother Anthony. This is Jessica's second year playing varsity volleyball at Oak Ridge. She plans on attending Chico State University to continue her volleyball career. While attending Chico State, she'll be working towards a degree in business. Jessica's favorite memory in the Oak Ridge program, when they fit most of the varsity and JV into 110 during the camping trip this year, and we had a soft war. Wow. A soft fight, that's all I said. Her advice to young players, stay positive and be a good teammate. Couldn't have been said better. Let's hear it. Coming up, we have Elle Weaver. Elle Weaver, accompanied by her father Brent, mother Leanne, and her brother Parks and sister Liv. This is Elle's fourth year playing varsity volleyball. She began a high school career playing in Redding, California, then transitioned to Oak Ridge to play 2 years for this program for the Trojans. Elle will continue her volleyball career at Brown University, where she will pursue a degree in business. Elle's favorite memory, late night talks on the camping trip while we watched the rain come through our tent drip by drip. Well, we couldn't do a thing about it. In the morning, we woke up drenched. Here's her advice. It's amazing. Her advice says, hard work always shows. Let's go, Elle. Let's give it up. Okay. Kate Fagundes, if I pronounce that properly. Thank you. Father Ed and sister Emily. This is Kate's third year playing varsity volleyball for Oak Ridge. She plans on attending Vanguard University to continue her volleyball career. While attending Vanguard University, Kate will focus her study towards a degree in kinesiology or psychology. Okay, she has a big, long memory. I love it. Winning back-to-back section titles, the yearly taco trips, the day Trevin let all the team for 15 minutes go to Taco Bell. Well, they didn't make it back in time, definitely not 15 minutes, and they had to run suicides all practice. Her advice, young players, always remember why you play. Give it 110% effort, and never believe anyone who tells you you're not good enough. At the end of the day, volleyball is just a game and meant to be fun. Cherish every moment and relationship you make through the sport. It will go by way faster than you think. Thank you for that advice. That's amazing. 2 more seniors. We have Abigail Hoiberg, accompanied by her father, Christian, mother, Megan, her brothers, Jason, Luke, and Will, and her sister, Emily. This is Abby's third year playing for the varsity volleyball program at Oak Ridge. Plans on attending Brigham Young University next semester to continue her volleyball career. While at BYU, Abby will be working towards a degree in physical therapy. Abby's favorite memory in the program, winning sections 2021 year was with my best friends, and then coming back to win it for 2022. Her advice, don't get injured, okay? Good advice. She's doing great. Okay, that will conclude our seniors for the Oak Ridge Senior Program. Thank you very much. Let's get one more round of applause, big applause. A lot of hard work all these 4 years. Thank you, seniors.
Hello and welcome to tonight's varsity women's volleyball match between Oak Ridge and Folsom, two SFL rivals coming your way after the national anthem. Well, as you guys heard that beautiful national anthem performance, I can safely say this time it wasn't on me not remembering to connect my phone to play the Star Spangled Banner. But anyways, welcome. If you're just joining us, I'm Chris Mafia, joined by my color analyst, Brian St. George.
Hello,
Brian,
everybody.
It's senior night. It's Oak Ridge versus Folsom. This is always a good game. What are you expecting to see?
Oh, I'm expecting an absolute dogfight and a huge fight from both teams. They both have something to prove, as it's always a massive rivalry when it comes to Folsom and Oak Ridge. No matter the sport, loud crowd here at Trojan Arena, and we are ready to go.
So this should always be a good game, and you know, when they bring the ozone out, which you don't typically see for regular season volleyball games, that Oak Ridge expecting this one to be very important showing.
But it's safe to say Folsom's always an exception.
It always is. Doesn't matter what this team's record are, it's always a big deal when Oak Ridge plays Folsom. It's senior night for Oak Ridge, as we said, so a little bit of a bigger deal. Last game of the season as both teams gear up for playoffs. So Oak Ridge riding a 2-game win streak coming into this game and after losing 2. And they're 16-10, Folsom 24-6. Oak Ridge 70th ranked in the state of California, Folsom 30th. A little bit of a discrepancy between the teams, but this will be a good game.
Absolutely.
Oak Ridge won the previous meeting between these two teams September 27th in Folsom 3-1.
And I don't think that these rankings truly show these two teams in there and how they've been thus far this year. I think the 71st rank for the Trojans is outrageous because they have played incredibly this entire year, and they look to continue that tonight.
So, get ready to start things. Matter of the sport, always going to be a little bit of disdain between Oak Ridge and Folsom, between the players. A little bit
There's always
not bad blood, but just increased desire of competitiveness.
always a little bit of tension.
Tension.
A little bit of tension.
Here's Wong to get things going. Weaver covers for Gundus. Now O'Donnell tips it back over. Off the hands of Callie Larson. Ortiz saves it to Weaver. Flicks it back over. They go to Weaver again. This time tips over the net. Falls. Point for Oak Ridge. Didn't look like it was going to make it across, but it does.
Yep, and that's a great start.
Folsom defenders.
Gives you the serve right in the beginning, so you don't let the Bulldogs get any momentum.
Here's Kate Fagundis to serve, the senior. Wong's there to her sister Wong. I'm going to assume that's her sister. There's O'Donnell. Oak Ridge running an all-senior lineup right now. As Folsom gets the point right there. It appears so.
Which in a big game like this, it's always good to have your more experienced players when it comes to a huge occasion like this.
Only non-senior is Cameron Reiser, the junior. Is Folsom getting a point right there. Here's Kelly Wong to serve.
Bulldogs looking to get to a strong start, as that always proves to be big.
And point for Folsom. Here's Weaver, perfectly hit. Perfectly positioned and a point for Oak Ridge. What a hit.
Huge
right
shot there by Weaver.
Can't stop that.
Absolutely not. That was a precise rocket there. My, oh my.
Serving is Allie Griffiths. Wong diving there, and Weaver took advantage of the open spot of the defense. Throws it down.
Is that a Bulldogs point or?
4 now.
Oh, I think she must have touched the net. I don't know.
Touched the net?
I think she might have touched the net.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it. Hornet with the big hit. It's covered though by Wong. Fagundis diving. Ortiz keeps it alive, but it's out of the reach of Lizzie Horning, and it goes out of bounds. A 2-5 Folsom as Lindsay Olsen sends it away. Looks like Reeser might have touched the net. Now flinging it back over. Fagundes backs up. Horning now. Back across. Folsom can't return that one.
I don't think there's any commentary. My dad's listening and he says that you can't hear a thing.
No, keep going, keep going. That's 3-5 Oakridge. That one falls at the knees of Lindsey Olson. Oh, so technical difficulties coming right at the wrong time.
Sorry about
Oakridge
that.
made an incredible play to save that one.
Yeah.
They can't capitalize on it as Folsom gets the point. A little bit of a run for them as we were away, but
Looks like it's turning out to be a tightly contested first set.
off the hands of Oakridge. So 7-5 Bulldogs. Folsom covers that one. Now back across. Fagundes diving for it. Can't make the play. Madeline Seabury with the hit.
Bulldogs are putting in a bit of a run.
A little bit of a run for Folsom after Oakridge had a run of their own. 3-point lead for them.
But that's how volleyball can be. A game of runs.
Game of runs, just like basketball.
That's right.
Weaver with the big hit. Hits the line just out of bounds.
Oh. That was a very close call.
Very close. Looks like it just brushed off the back line. So.
Yeah. Just outside of the white.
Oakridge saving that one. The backwards hit from Weaver. That's Avery Masters with the kill right there. And Oakridge takes a timeout. They're down 5. It's 10-5. Folsom early in set 1. Oh, back from the break right here. Folsom on a bit of a run of their own. And they saved that one. What a play.
And let's see if Coach Trevin Morgan can work his timeout magic. Get the Trojans back on track.
That was Lindsey Olson with the excellent save. As there's Cameron Reeser and Lizzie Horning knocking that one down. And
Nice
Oakridge
tap
back
over.
on the board. Another point. huge hit out of bounds. Too
Big
much on that
hit.
one from Kelly Wong.
Trojans are getting a little bit of momentum.
They're still down 3, but like what you like to see coming out of the timeout. 2 straight points.
And Coach Morgan does
That's
always
what they want.
tend to have his teams get right back into the fight.
And a big hit. Number 12, Grace Port right there. Bring that one down. Back behind both players, the defense. So an arcing hit right there. They go to Gaunt. A little bit of pinball action at the net right there. Flinging it up in the air, but point goes to Oak Ridge. They just couldn't get that one back over. Larson to serve. Wong has to go a long way to get that one. Chloe Wong sending it back over. Here's Gaunt again. Gets denied immediately. Number 12, Grace Port right there with the rejection.
It's a great hit there, using that height.
Says Port is 5'9", clearly taller than that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Might be a little bit of a
Max prep error.
Max Preps error. That's a huge hit from O'Donnell. Gonna go out of bounds, but yeah. I don't think that's correct. She's clearly not 5'9".
Yeah. She looks like she's probably 6 foot, I'd say.
Weaver runs into O'Donnell, and Fagundes returns this one. A little bit of miscommunication for Oak Ridge, and that one off the fist of Bell Weaver. And Folsom with the point, they're up 6.
Huge hit there. Weaver just couldn't handle that. But that's usually how it is on the other side of things. Weaver launches an absolute rocket, and the opponents can't handle it. Now it's the other way around.
Madeline Seabury serving. And a bad hit off O'Donnell, and Folsom point. They're firmly in control of this game, up 7.
They are. You can't cap the Trojans out, though. The Trojans have proven time and time again that they can make incredible comebacks, as they did against St. Francis that one game.
2 months ago?
I believe it was August.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah. Good ways away.
Nice floating hit from Ariana Hosseini. Is this one not going to be returned? Just back into the net. Kelly Wong just not that good of a hit right there, but Ortiz serving, the senior. Chloe Wong setting up.
Ortiz has proven that she can
Olsen.
be an incredible server for the Trojans.
Can be very good. Very
Absolutely.
good in their serving rotation.
Once she gets on a run, she is hard to stop.
Right to Seabury, number 12. Here's Weaver, gets tipped, but it doesn't find a teammate. So it falls on the Folsom side, and it's a point for Oak Ridge.
Jess Ortiz putting her mark on this set, trying to get the Trojans back in.
Ortiz just tips over the net, and that catches the defense off guard 100% of the time. They weren't covering that one area where it landed.
Serves like that come with skill and a little luck.
Little skill, little luck.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Best of both worlds.
And you can't consistently try to do that, because then you risk having it go into the net there.
Yeah, it's not
There's a
something you can
block
rely
right
on.
there. Now, Addie Kennegeiser, 6'2" senior, checking into the game. Back to Chloe Wong to serve. Goes to Weaver, she backs up, and now Weaver serving off the arms of Madeline Seabury, out of bounds.
That hit was too hot to handle.
Way too. The spin on that one did not hit her arm correctly.
Yeah.
Resulted in that. Fagundes, little looping rainbow serve right there. And Olsen off the hands of Callie Larson. Last touched by Oak Ridge out of bounds. That's a huge hit.
Yeah.
To back up to hit that
Really
one,
big hit.
couldn't field it properly. Now Kelly Wong to serve. 4-point lead for Oak Ridge. Ortiz falls down and saves it.
Ooh.
That was right for the picking right there.
That was great effort by Ortiz.
Great effort by Ortiz where she hit it. Unfortunately, just bad luck. There is a defender right there able to capitalize on Oak Ridge being out of position.
Yeah, just didn't end off well.
5-point lead for Folsom as they look to close out set one. Olsen gets caught in defenders and falls on the Oak Ridge side. It doesn't get returned, so 6-point lead now. Oak Ridge had it within 3 at one point.
Yeah, this is something that the Trojans have to control. They have to control the Bulldogs' run here if they still want to clinch this set.
And just miscommunication from Oak Ridge everywhere. Ball from Weaver didn't go off her arms the way she wanted to, or didn't find a teammate.
Yeah, not a great sequence for the Trojans.
Stuff Oak Ridge really needs to clean up going into set two.
Something they need to clean up going into the playoffs also.
Another point there for Folsom on the big out-of-bounds hit from Kennedy O'Donnell. And that one goes in bounds. Oak Ridge, I thought it was going to go out.
Bulldogs within
Here's someone
3.
say it went in. Weaver and Fagundes backed up. It's a 9-point lead for Folsom, and they're 3 away from taking set number 1.
Set is slowly getting further and further from the Trojans' reach.
Kelly Wong to serve into the net, so Trojans get a breather right there, but they're going to need to be near perfect if they want to salvage set 1, make it competitive.
I think that they need to have their best server now, one of their best on the court, and for them to get back into this. This is a crucial point in the match.
The serving is Allie Griffiths, and Folsom defender wasn't there. Nearest was Avery Masters, but she couldn't get there in time. The freshman.
Let's see if the Trojans can crawl back into this set.
Need to have a big run right here.
Absolutely. Very few mistakes. Very small margin for error.
Reeser sends it back over right to Kelly Wong. We go back to Masters. This is going to be hard to salvage. Ortiz is there, and now Weaver with the cleanup. Wong.
Huge hit. Great return by Griffiths.
Thought that she had them beat right there. Weaver sends it back over. Pretty nice rally going. This one.
And
Folsom point right there.
2 away.
Around the net. Got caught in a sea of arms right there.
Bulldogs 2 away from clinching a huge set. Because I'd say every set is a huge set when these two teams go at it.
Trojans will get another point back. So down 7. You need a huge run right here, and you want Elle Weaver up serving.
And who better? Who better than Elle Weaver?
And out of bounds. Trojans do that one. Is going to be out of bounds. Madeline Seabury.
Big hit, but too big of a
there.
hit. Trojans within 6. The margin for error is even smaller.
Yes, Folsom gets closer to clinching. Obviously, margin of error just becomes super thin.
Yeah.
And Fagundes hit that one, trying to salvage it. So 1 away for Folsom. As Addie Kanegeiser will serve, trying to close it out. Hits Kanegeiser right in the face, so Oak Ridge gets the point on that hit from Lizzie Horning. They're going to need 6 in a row here to stay alive, so absolutely cannot make a mistake.
Absolutely. Now there is no margin for error.
No margin for error.
Now
Absolutely
there's 0.
none. Lawton serving. It's number 12 with the tip, perfectly placed. And Folsom going to take set 1 over both layers of defense. And Folsom takes the lead 1-0 in set number 1 as they look to close out their season well. You know, Brian, so there's a 3-minute break in between sets, so let's do NFL Week 7 picks.
Yep.
Starting with Thursday Night Football, Jaguars versus Saints. That's right now. At halftime, 17-6 Jags, so not that anyone really cares about that game. Browns,
No.
Colts. I'm saying Browns.
Same.
That defense is scary. Bills,
Absolutely.
Patriots.
I think Bills.
Should be the Bills. Those divisional games get tough.
They
especially
do.
in Foxborough. That might
Absolutely.
be.
You never count out
Commanders,
Belichick.
Giants. Who cares about that?
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
Boring.
Doesn't matter that much.
I'm going to say Washington.
Yeah,
Gets that right
probably.
there. Actually, no. New York. Have you seen their record against Washington in the last few years? It's pretty good. Lions,
Yeah.
Ravens. That could be game of the week.
Absolutely. That could be a great game.
Lions, a feel-good story, but I just think the Ravens' defensive experience is going to be too much
Yeah,
for the
and let's
Lions.
see if Lamar has a good game.
Raiders versus Bears. Backup versus backup.
Backup versus backup.
That game could go either way with backups, but I'm going to say Raiders win just because they have
Probably.
a better roster.
Yeah.
Falcons, Bucks, NFC South matchup in Tampa. I'm going to say Bucks win that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Steelers, Rams. That's at SoFi.
Ooh.
Probably going to be a lot of Steelers fans there. Good defense
Absolutely.
versus good offense. I'm going to go with the Rams there. What about
Yeah.
you, Brian?
I think I'm going to go with the Rams, too.
Yes.
But it's going to be a
Steelers
tight game.
defense, Steelers offense is iffy, so.
Yeah.
Cardinals, Seahawks up in Seattle. Cardinals have been competitive, but I'm going to take Seattle there.
Yeah.
As much as it pains me.
Yeah, as much as I don't want
Packers,
to.
Broncos, and Denver. Broncos a lowly 1-5.
Yeah,
I'm going to say Green Bay gets back to 500 there.
I agree.
Chargers, Chiefs, those games are always fun.
always.
Herbert
Divisionals are
versus
crazy.
Mahomes, I would say Chiefs in a shootout.
I agree, too. It's going to be a very high-scoring game.
And then Dolphins, Eagles, if that's high scoring, this one's going to be nuclear.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Dolphins. Eagles have looked suspect all year.
Yeah, I haven't really seen
Haven't really
consistency from
clicked.
them.
They just haven't looked the same that they did last year, despite their 5-1 record.
Yeah,
Then Niners, Vikings in Minnesota, taking the Niners there.
as am I.
Bounce back from their loss on Sunday.
Hopefully the Niners
Jake
don't
Moody
need.
doesn't miss a kick.
Hopefully they don't need Jake Moody to help them clinch it this time.
And Vikings without their best player, but the Niners may be too.
Yeah.
So
But I still think the Niners have a better all-around roster,
definitely they do.
and especially if the D line with Bosa and Armstead come big, then I
Yeah.
don't think Cousins is gonna do
Yeah.
anything.
Don't look up Kirk Cousins' Monday Night Football record. It's not
That's
good.
right.
It's not good at all.
It's pretty bad.
We're just about ready for set number 2. 20 seconds left. Folsom won set 1, 25-17. And I've always said set 2 is the most important here.
That's right.
It's the difference between going down in a 2-0 hole where you have to look at a reverse sweep and evening up the series, evening up the game, and having a chance to
Yeah.
tie it up.
This is a huge set because it's not just any game. It's a game against your biggest rivals, who can always outdo you when you outdo them. It's always back and forth between the Bulldogs and Oak Ridge in any sort of sport. So every single set is important, in every single play matters.
I'm sure Oak Ridge doesn't want to go out like that, so
Yeah,
they're going to make sure that they win a set or two here.
I'm sure the seniors want the bragging rights.
Oak Ridge beat Folsom on senior night last year, 3-0. There's a good start for Oak Ridge.
There we go.
Bad hit off the arms of Chloe Wong.
First ace of the set.
Surgeons a 1-0 lead. Avery Town serving. Look at huge hit. Number 12 right there. We don't know her name, but what we do know is she is very good at volleyball.
Yeah.
My goodness.
My.
She's a freshman from what
Oh my God.
this Folsom bench is saying. She's made some excellent plays in set
Yeah.
1 now here.
And as the great Nico Harding used to always say, oh boy.
And a bad hit off the fist of Weaver. Gonna give Folsom a point. So Oak Ridge doesn't want to let this one go like the last set where they
No.
looked nice at the start and then just gave it away.
Yeah, they're going to need to make sure they clean up their little mistakes at the start of the set, so they don't have to work from behind.
And a beautiful Tip right there over the net from Addie Kanegeiser. Got an open spot in the defense and just tipped it over. Hornets hit out of bounds. Folsom point. So four quick points for Folsom. Oak Ridge took a 1-0 lead to start.
Yeah. This is not what you want if you're Coach Trevin Morgan. After a tough first set like that, to start out the second set like this, it's not the way you want it.
They just look a little bit uncoordinated.
Yeah, they're not showing the usual Trojan flow that
This
they always
ball
bring.
stays in bounds, so Oak Ridge gets a point back, 2-4. The serves have been so good from Folsom. They force Oak Ridge defenders to back up, and the spin on it can mess up the trajectory.
Yeah,
But Folsom's a good team, but Oak Ridge just not really look like how they normally do.
yeah, they're not looking like themselves.
And
But you
that
gotta
ball
give a lot of
painting
credit
the
to
corners
Folsom.
right there. This is Madeline Seabury. Perfectly placed, top left corner. Stays in bounds, 5-2 Folsom. Do you see Fagundes fell down there?
She's been going after every ball, falling
Oak
down
Ridge
and
returns it.
scrambling for everything.
Whistle and a Trojan point. So while you're at it, follow us at Trojan Pride 80 on all social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. Also, subscribe to Trojan Pride Sports Marketing on YouTube. I know you're watching right now.
Yep.
Just make sure you're subscribed because we got winter sports coming up: basketball, soccer, wrestling, and huge SFL showdown next Friday.
Absolutely.
Oak Ridge versus Rockland. Both teams likely going to be 8-1 heading into that game. 30th ranked team in California versus 31st. To decide who gets second in the SFL. Going to be a huge game. Don't want to miss it. Subscribe to Trojan Pride Sports Marketing.
Absolutely. Stay tuned. And stay tuned for volleyball playoffs. Hopefully they have home
Volleyball
games.
playoffs. That's going to be on NFHS Network though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not on this Trojan
That's
Pride
true.
Sports Marketing
That is true.
channel.
My mistake.
Last volleyball game of the year on Trojan Pride Sports Marketing as Oak Ridge gets a point there. Trying to keep up with Folsom right now.
And has our page done anything on TikTok?
Has there been what on
Has
TikTok?
there been anything on TikTok?
Yeah, they post occasionally.
Yeah. I know Instagram is our primary
I don't really
streaming service.
follow Trojan Pride 80 on TikTok. Forgive me.
Yeah.
You know, practice what you preach, but
Yeah.
try to stay off TikTok as best I can.
Me too.
I think they post occasionally.
Yeah.
I mean, at Media Day last year, I got asked to be involved in a TikTok. And that hit from Weaver, pretty good, but just a little bit out of bounds.
Yeah,
By an
little
inch.
too strong there.
Less than an inch.
Oh yeah, I remember the TikTok you were in last year.
Yeah, it's something related to the stunt team or something.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Our computer guy Mason was there too.
Yeah.
Ball bounces at the top of the net, back towards the Folsom side. It was 7-6 Folsom. This one, a lot more competitive than this stage in set number 1.
Yeah, this is what you want.
With Weaver serving. There's a Seabury, huge hit out of bounds. Ooh, what are the chances of that happening? Hit the railing, hit the banister right there.
Looks
And
like
it
the
bounced right
Trojans
back
are-
towards Oak Ridge.
Yeah. Looks like the Trojans are starting to get the momentum and play their brand of volleyball.
Starting to get into a rhythm. Seabury, number 12, and she's just surgical with those tips right there. Finding what parts of the defense to get it over the first layer, and then get it down before the second layer can get to it.
She's using her height to her advantage and using it well.
Gets rejected.
Great block
Folsom's
there.
gonna save this one. Kelly Wong to Fagundes. The other end. Here's Weaver. got denied initially, but it falls back. She couldn't get it back over to the other side of the net. Just a bad hit off of her hands.
Let's see if the Trojans can take a lead in the set.
8-8. They took a 1-0 lead, but it's going to be pretty close down the stretch.
Wouldn't be surprised if it goes past 25.
Lawton serving. And a bad hit. That play was doomed from the start. Just not that good of a hit off the arms of Madeline Seabury.
It's a great serve there by Vlaughton. And now the Trojans are leading again. Let's see if they can take a big run here and take a nice lead.
Nice low serve from Vlaughton. This one gets returned. She is able to save that one. That looked like Oak Ridge was surely going to have the point right there. Orsini's tip, now back over. Someone might have touched the net. It's not called. Elliott's hit is out of bounds, but Oak Ridge touched it too many times. And Folsom with the point to tie it back up at 9.
It looks like that lead was...
So it just looks like number 12's making all the difference since she's come back in. She's a freshman, as we know, with a ton of height. Just don't know why she hasn't been in the game the whole time.
Yeah.
You've seen her come in and out, in and out.
She's huge. Big part of the Folsom attack.
Orsini not able to get it back over the net. And there's a point for Folsom. Madeline Seabury serve. Right to Orsini. Orsini's hit. Seabury touched that one, probably just out of instinct.
Yeah.
That was clearly going to go out of bounds, but Trojans capitalize on it. They get the point.
Yeah.
Avery Town will serve.
Let's see if the Trojans can retake the lead.
Olsen got rejected, but it goes out of bounds, so Horning and Reeser were there. But it went to the other, out of bounds.
Yeah.
There's Chloe Wong to serve.
Looks like the Trojans are just struggling to make a breakthrough. They always tie the game up, but they aren't able to take a commanding lead.
And on the flip side, Folsom hasn't been able to do the same either.
Yeah.
It's 11-11.
That is true.
Neither team has gone on a run to create separation.
Yeah. Which is not always a bad thing.
Or Oak Ridge against a team like Folsom, that's what you want.
What you expect
Close.
from two
That one was
contested
tipped.
teams.
It's Kelly Wong serving. To Weaver. Now Horning. Back over. One got bounced back, but it bounced back. Such a velocity went out of bounds.
And Folsom's coach, Devin Elmore, had to duck a little bit.
Yeah, that was pretty good block, but
Yeah.
just the spin was off a little bit. Here's Weaver. Got blocked. They go back to Weaver. But she touched the net, it looks like. Oh, you saw how excited those Folsom players were that they blocked Weaver like that.
Yeah. I was shocked for a second. Like, what happened?
And now Oak Ridge called a timeout. They're down 3, 14-11 in set 2. So we did NFL Week 7 picks. We're on the NBA season coming up. Next week starts Tuesday with Nuggets, Lakers, and Warriors, Suns. Best 10 games in the first week of the season, starting with Lakers, Nuggets. I got Nuggets winning that one.
I got the Lakers.
Get rid of your bias then.
They say it ain't bias.
Suns, Warriors. I think the Warriors win that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tight game.
Mavericks, Spurs. Mavs will win that one. Just
I think
excited
so.
to see Victor in his first
Yeah.
action. Suns, Lakers. I think Lakers take that one.
Lakers got it.
Heat versus Celtics. I think the Celtics win that one, but
I do, but you can
maybe
never count out Jimmy Butler.
Heat work their magic and
Yeah.
get production from random guys. Heat, Bucks. Same thing as Heat, Celtics. Bucks should on paper win that one,
Yeah. Bucks on
barring
paper.
any dark magic. Wizards, Warriors. That's a clear Warriors win. Just interesting
Yeah.
to see the players.
Yeah.
Grizzlies, Pelicans.
Oh,
That's all the way in December, but
oh, it's gonna be Jaw's first game back.
I think Williamson's healthy. Pelicans. win that
Yeah.
one. He never is. Mavericks,
Yeah,
Suns.
no.
Suns will win that. I feel
Mhm.
like.
Yeah,
And then Sixers, Nuggets. Nuggets will win that one.
I think so.
So Oak Ridge has gone a little bit of a run here. 3 straight points for them. While we were talking about NBA. And that's almost it. They saved that? Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, that would have been
One dope for that one.
that
Set up her teammate Seabury.
that'd have
Oak
been
Ridge
something.
Taking a lead there. That is a beautiful hit from Weaver.
Yeah,
Interesting
Weaver with
play
the
from
finesse.
Folsom. She was on the other side of the net, out of bounds,
Yeah, I was.
hitting that one.
I don't know why play
I
kept
think
going
that's
on.
illegal.
Really.
Into the net, but it was last touched by an Oak Ridge player. Went over the net, then flung back over. So 15-15, looking like set 2's gonna come down to the wire.
Yeah, gonna be a good one.
See, that's where Oak Ridge struggles a little bit. Almost ran into the net. Fagundes had to dive for that one. Folsom capitalizes, gets the point.
Yeah, that was a great little hit, but once again, incredible effort from Fagundes for going for it.
You know, it seems like whenever Oak Ridge has these runs, it's when they're down.
Yeah,
They come back, take a lead, then give up a run, and Folsom has a run of their own.
yeah.
That's where they're going to struggle. That's where they've
very
struggled.
back and forth.
There's Horning. Ooh, that was just out of bounds. It looked like that one might have been placed on a rope
Yeah, that
to
was
stay in, but it goes out, and it's 17-15.
ever
Folsom.
so out.
Weaver didn't hit that one because that's out of bounds, so Oak
Great
Ridge gets a
decision
point
there.
back. Good decision right there.
Yeah. That experience is kicking in.
So Oak Ridge team has 6 seniors on it that were honored for senior night. Abigail Hoiberg, who is injured, will be playing at BYU. Kylie Gaunt, senior. Elle Weaver, a senior. She'll be playing at Brown University in Rhode Island. Jessica Ortiz will be playing at Chico State. Kate Fagundes will be playing at Vanguard. And Kennedy O'Donnell will be playing at Long Beach. So 6 seniors and Callie Larson.
It's a great class of seniors here.
Great class of seniors. There's 6. There's 7.
I think there's 6 and then 5 commits
Yeah.
to D1 schools.
Yeah. It was 17-18. This one neck and neck.
Yeah,
It's like when one team
great
goes on
set.
a run, other team goes on a run of their own. Can't really stop that. Using that height,
No.
there's an open spot on the defense. Just jumping up, throwing it down. There's a beautiful finish right there.
Still blows my mind that she's a freshman.
Freshman with that height, and
Yeah,
that skill set.
yeah.
Very impressive.
She'll tear it up the next years.
Got blocked at the net. As that one perfectly placed by Riley Elliott. On a rope,
Yeah. That was
18-19.
very precise. And the Trojans are not letting the Bulldogs get too big of a lead.
And Bulldogs haven't let the Trojans get too much of a lead here, but hoping that's going to change here.
Yeah.
Weaver serving. Big hit, got denied, and now Ossini was there.
Great hit there by the junior.
That set her up perfectly.
Hosini has played a huge part this whole year.
She has been.
Big.
She's been excellent big hitter. Learning a lot from Weaver.
Absolutely. She's a junior version of Weaver.
Huge hit from Seabury, but Oak Ridge covers it. They go to Hosini with the tip. And now Seabury. Little floater back over. Number 12.
Nice
Hits it
little
to
rally.
Fagundes. Elliott. It got hit last by Folsom out of bounds. Timeout, Folsom. Oak Ridge takes their first lead, 2019. So Folsom took a timeout as we get into crunch time of set 2. Weaver serve. Covered by Seabury. Back over. And here's Hosini. Made Wong fall right there. And the bad hit forced it out of bounds. Trojans up 2. Finally looking to get some separation right here.
This is a big next play. In moments like these, we see who's great. Who's truly great.
21-19. Wong hits it to her sister. Seabury trying to go with the big hit right there, but it doesn't make it over the net.
And
3
the
away
Trojans
is Oak Ridge.
with some serious momentum here.
Tying this one up. Big hit, got denied. Goes back to Folsom. And a huge hit there from Seabury out of bounds. She's been trying to get the big hit. You feel it coming, but it just goes out of bounds or over the net. Just hasn't been able to get the right placement on it.
And this is where the Trojans need to capitalize. This has been their best run.
Take her out right there. This has not been Oak Ridge's best.
In today's game.
Yeah, relative to their game. This,
Because in previous games they've had
previous
incredible.
games,
They've had incredible runs. But today they
coming alive here with this run ever
Yeah.
since Weaver started serving.
This is what they needed.
Playing a little scrappy before that, but they've turned it on. The waning moments here. This one, Folsom just lets it fall and Oak Ridge wins set 2. So it'll be 1-1. And this one going to be a very tightly contested match throughout the whole game.
Absolutely.
As we go to set 3, take a break. here for set 3, and now I'm joined by new color analyst, Merce Delgado. How you doing, Merce?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Chris?
Doing well. You know, it's gonna be a fun game.
Yes,
been
it
fun
is.
to call.
And here we go. Oak Ridge versus Folsom, set 3. We're going.
As Wong start things off. A little bit of a miscommunication there from Folsom, but they keep it alive. Posini's hit, perfectly placed. And it's
That'll be the
1-0 Oak Ridge.
first point of the set as Oak Ridge takes the lead. 1-0.
Jess Ortiz will serve, the senior. Weaver's right there. And Folsom covered that one nicely. As Weaver tipped at the net. Now, Olsen hit it right to Fagundes. Horning got it past Olsen for a point. That is a beautiful hit.
Just a dink over the net there. If you guys don't know, a dink is the little tap of the net that falls and hits the ground.
That was perfect. She almost got it to the other side of her. There's Weaver, but a point is called for Folsom.
And a fake spiker there by Oak Ridge to draw off Folsom. And unfortunately, it didn't work this time, but they've used it multiple times in the past, and it has worked.
That one, right there. So those serves always catch the defense off guard.
Yeah, good ace there, right over the net, touches the net actually, and falls down on the ground for a Bulldog point.
And Oak Ridge point, that one didn't make it back over. Gaunt was right
Heavy
there.
spike.
Hit Kelly Wong right in the head. She's
And
laughing
Oak
at
Ridge
that
is doing
one.
on their heads.
On his head.
Four to 2 Oak Ridge, their serve.
Fagundes serving. Now Wong sends it back over with Seabury. Olsen
Good rally here, good dig.
hits it to Ortiz. She was there. Weaver
Heavy
gets
spike blocked.
but Fagundes is there to save it. Town couldn't get there in time.
Unfortunate, good play there by Folsom. And Oak Ridge can't react fast enough, and that's a point for the Bulldogs.
Weaver, big
Weaver
hit,
way too powerful.
and it was tipped. So point will go for Oak Ridge. Looked like that was a big hit, was going to go out of bounds, but
Yeah, very powerful hit, but lucked out for Oak Ridge.
it was way out, but affected by the tip right there. And Allie Griffiths to serve.
Good dig.
Low hit
They saved it.
off the fist of Seabury.
Dink over the top.
And here's Weaver.
Gets
That
blocked.
one got blocked, but it goes out of bounds. So, wrong angle of defense for the defense right there.
Oak Ridge with another lucky point.
That wasn't lucky. That just looks like the angle of the defenders, the spin, and
Oh, yeah.
it was bound to go out of bounds.
Campfire there for Oak Ridge. A bunch of Folsom players surrounded the ball, but none were there to get the ball. What a dig!
Elliott's hit got tipped, and a point for Folsom.
Yeah, it's for Folsom.
Folsom hit the net.
Yeah.
Signal towards Oak Ridge, but 7-4. 3-point lead for the Trojans. Addie Kanageiser will serve. Out of bounds, just out of bounds. 4-point lead for Oak Ridge. Weaver to serve.
Weaver with the serve.
Number 12, that hit looks like it would have gone out, but Weaver just reacted way too fast and off her arm.
Really good spike by Port, and it will.
I don't think that's Port because it says on the roster that Port is 5'9". That girl's nowhere near 5'9".
Oh, that's true. That's
One rolling on the top of the net, but Oak Ridge touched it, and Folsom with the point.
Yeah, she's nowhere near 5'9".
Elliott's hit doesn't make it over the net. So 8-7. Folsom clawing their way back into this one. They were down 5 at one point. It's not insurmountable lead, but falling behind. And Orsini way too much on that one, and we're tied at 8.
Again, too powerful.
Coach is
Timeout here.
conferring. Oak Ridge wants a point. Point goes to Oak
Point
Ridge.
Oak Ridge.
So it was tipped.
Oak Ridge is 6-3 in league. Folsom is also 6-3 in league, but Oak Ridge is second,
Discrepancy in the
and
records.
Folsom is third. So big matchup here to see who can take
Yeah.
over the records.
So, Oak Ridge 16-10 overall, not counting league play or including league play, and Folsom 24-6. So they're both the same placed in the SFL. Rockland at the front. This obviously is a huge game. Just aside from rivalry purposes, going to decide who gets second place here.
Yeah, Oak Ridge, home and away, have the same record, 5-2, and at neutral sites they are 6-6. Trying to get a 3-game win streak here as they came off 2 wins back-to-back.
Perfectly placed
And a dink.
ball right there. She saw the opening, no one was there, and tipped it so that no one could have got to that one.
Clinical dink for a campfire there as Folsom gets another point.
And she can't be
Another
stopped right
dink.
now.
And then it's 10-9 Oak Ridge.
Oak
With the
Ridge still
Folsom
has the
serve.
lead right now. As this one goes into the net.
Folsom coming off a loss last week. Trying to change that around.
Yeah, losing
Get a win
to
here.
at Granite Bay on Tuesday, 3-1. Had a 3-game winning streak before that. Oak Ridge 2-game win streak prior to this. 3-1 over Del Oro and Whitney. And Oak Ridge trying to get separation here in set 3 and take a 2-1 lead. The tip right there doesn't make it over the net.
She had tried.
Looks like it would have fallen down.
She tried the dink. Unfortunately, that didn't work.
Yeah, Trojan players were rushing to where it was. Try the fake and it didn't work.
And Oak Ridge is up 13-9 in set 3.
Town will serve. And Town saves
Good
that one.
dig.
Warning's
And a
hit out of
powerful
bounds,
spike.
unfortunately.
But went out of bounds.
That spike just went out of bounds. Almost painted the edge with that one. Chloe Wong on the serve. Weaver had it run over the top of the net. And Olsen was there. Is this one blocked, but it falls on the Folsom side.
Unsuccessful
14-10.
block by Folsom as Oak Ridge gets another point.
tough for Folsom to salvage that one. But this one on a line stays in. Looks like that stayed in.
Good bump there.
And that's a great hit.
Yeah, she couldn't see where she was hitting it. And luckily for Folsom, they just hit it right inside the line.
Stayed in, so 14-11.
And this game is tight, as always, with Folsom and Oak Ridge. No matter what sport, it's always a great competition.
Hits the roof.
Ball hits the
and
ceiling.
Falls down. There's that ceiling for Oak Ridge. Works to their advantage because these other teams not used to it.
Yes.
15-11. Trojans cannot give up a big run here. This is left Kate Fagundes serving.
Good dig by Folsom. Sent it back over.
Weaver.
Weaver with another powerful
Gets it
spike, as
across.
always. Good dig to save it.
And Oak Ridge not able to get to that one in time.
And Folsom creates
Putting
the
a blank space on
campfire.
the defense.
As Folsom just put it right in there. Oak Ridge was surrounding it, but couldn't get to it.
That was just excellent ball placement on the defense. And Weaver just out of bounds. Spike nearly stayed in, but just to the left. Lindsay Olson will serve for Folsom. Horning's hit out of bounds. It's going to be a timeout. It's 15-14 in set 3. We're all tied up at 1.
As we have dead time in this third period, why not talk some baseball? We're in the ALCS and NLCS. Right now, the Houston Astros are beating the Texas Rangers 9-3 in the bottom of the 7th. As the Rangers lead the series 2-1, but looking like the Astros will take it and tie it 2-2.
They cannot let that go 3-2 back to Houston.
No.
You know what the
Who do you
Astros
think?
can do.
Who do you think's gonna win this series?
No, I
Go
think
to the World
Houston's
Series.
gonna win it.
Houston's.
Rangers looked unstoppable, but now
As we're back.
I think there's gonna be World Series rematch: Phillies versus Astros. And Weaver
Makes sense.
serve. Ooh, can't place that one much better than that. Threading that one through the defense. 16-14.
Oak Ridge with a 2-point lead. See if they can keep growing that. Block
Geiser
spike.
with a big hit. Oak Ridge blocked
Weaver.
it though.
Dink. Can't fire.
And on the flick right there, Folsom gets the point. They faked Oak Ridge out, made the defense look the other way, put it the other way.
Right over the net and right into a dead area. And that's in.
Nice hit from Riley Elliott, finding an open space on the floor.
As Oak Ridge is back to a 2-point lead. 17-15 in the third set.
This is similar to what happened in set number 2. Weaver gets the ball here, goes on a big run to close out the set.
Weaver serves.
Got blocked, but it falls on the Oak Ridge side. Not enough to get it back across.
Unsuccessful block.
This one out of bounds on the serve, so
Bad serve.
Folsom gifting Oak Ridge a point, 18-17. This is as tight as you can get it.
Oak Ridge to serve, up 1.
Lawton's serve
Short
goes
serve.
into the net. Trying to get the low serve there in the dig. But
And that's the high risk, high reward of short serves. High risk, it might fall down. High reward, click it off the net and get a point.
such a hard skill to perfect, so it's not worth trying it every
They
time.
do it
'cause
there.
the success rate is probably a lot lower than the
That
unsuccess
was-
rate.
that
'Cause that
was-
was a nice low serve over the net
That was almost a perfect serve from Folsom.
from Seabury. That one goes right to Weaver. Oak Ridge touched the net and Folsom with the point.
Folsom was down 2, and now they've taken a 2-point lead.
5 points away from closing out set 3 and taking a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, this set is crucial for both teams.
Madeline Seabury will serve. And Folsom with the point, touched twice by the same player. So 21-18. Oak Ridge suddenly now down 3. They were up 3 most of the set.
As I was saying, this is a crucial set because whoever wins this only has to win one more to lock up the win. Good dig there. Oak Ridge
Rossini got
blocked.
blocked initially,
Dig.
but they keep it
They
alive.
get it back over.
And the
But
Trojans
it's out of bounds.
unable to get the point right there. That save just went out of bounds to the left. Oak Ridge calls a timeout. They're 3 away from dropping set 3. Back after quick tech difficulties with the camera. Oak Ridge 1 point away from losing set 3.
Yeah, they were up
24-18,
2
and that'll do it.
and have not scored. And Bulldogs took advantage of that and have won set 3. And now the Bulldogs are up 2-1 going into the 4th set.
So
Unfortunate for Oak Ridge.
That'll do it. 25-18 for set 3. They're up 2-1, looking to close out the game in set number 4. technical difficulties again.
Yep. Sorry.
As we began set 4, it's all right. We're back. Brian's back.
Yep, I'm back.
And Folsom starts 1-0. They went on a big run to close out set number 3. Looking to do just that in set 4.
Yeah.
Secure the victory. Hornets hit. It got rejected, and it stays in bounds. Looks like that one went out almost to the right, but it's nicely placed.
And Coach Devin Elmore
He
was
was hyped.
getting hyped.
And Oak Ridge gets a point back there off the hit from Ariana Hosimi. And Folsom touched that one when they shouldn't have. It goes out of bounds.
I think that could have gone out. Do you think it could have gone out?
That would have gone out.
Yeah.
And they tried to save that one, but too far to. 2-2 Oak Ridge, and Folsom puts it where no Oak Ridge defender can get to it. Open spot on the court. Coach is hyped. This one way out of bounds. Three early here in set 4. Weaver with the hit, got blocked.
Huge hit there.
Addie Kanegeiser with the rejection.
Fagundis.
Kanegeiser trying to hit that one, but no Bulldog gets to it as it goes. Stays on the Folsom side. Oak Ridge gets the point. They're up 5-3. Brian, you've had that protein shake out for the past 2 hours.
I have.
It takes you that long to finish it?
Oh, yeah. I like to take my time with protein shakes, you know?
No, usually I just drink stuff in about 15 seconds, like a protein shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were really savoring that, saving it
I
up.
am. I have nothing. I have no
Over the
other
course of the
food, so
evening.
you know I gotta savor it.
Weaver,
Oh.
excellent hit. She got up high.
Oh my God!
That's a rocket.
What
Check
a
the angle
hit.
on that hit. Wow. Like
Wow.
15-degree angle hit.
That had some authority too.
Force in the angle.
Oh my God!
Looking down.
Lethal.
Long fell down as she hit that one. It'll be a point for Oak Ridge, 7-4. Oak Ridge in the same situation last set, and then Folsom took momentum and went on a run. Oak Ridge
Great
looking to
start
avoid
here.
that this set. Larson to hit it. Seabury back over. Larson sets up Elliott. This one hit out of bounds off of Olsen.
Chargers are starting off strong.
Starting off strong. This is what you like to see from them.
Yeah,
They know what's at stake here. They know second place in the SFL is huge.
pretty big.
And this is their rivals. This is senior night.
There's a lot on stake. At stake. Better word.
A lot on the line here. So I'm rolling at the top of the net. Oak Ridge kept it alive momentarily. 4 hits for Oak Ridge. And Folsom trying to spoil senior night.
Yeah.
These seniors want to win.
Yeah.
Elliott's hit gets returned. Elliott back over. She almost had a perfect angle of attack right there. And they go back to her with the flick. And Oak Ridge not able to return it.
Folsom Bench has an interesting chance.
Interesting what?
Chance.
Yeah, a lot more vocal than Oak Ridge has been.
Yeah.
Wonder if it's something that the road team does exclusively.
Or maybe just because
Weaver
it's
got
this big of a
blocked there
rivalry.
as she went up high for that one. Ortiz tried to save it. It was out of her reach. Well played by Folsom. It's 7-8.
Bulldogs are fighting back.
Kana Geyser sends it across. Dawn, bring her into the game. Is Weaver out of bounds. Oak Ridge did not play that one. They get the point, 9-7.
Smart play there. But I think every time you hope that it goes out, it's obviously a risk.
Yeah, but that one looked like it was pretty clearly going out.
Yeah,
Oak
yeah.
Ridge knew how to play that one.
Yeah.
Now they'll have El Weaver to serve. Got blocked initially.
What a hit.
Stays with Folsom.
What a hit.
Some huge force on that one right there. Fagundes backtracking as she goes to Weaver. Big hit. Weaver falls down as she returns that one, and Folsom with the point. My goodness, this freshman is incredible.
I'm not surprised if she's an all-metro already.
If she's not on the roster, it means that they just called her up. She's going to be a weapon come playoff time.
Oh, my.
They call her up from JV
She'll
for the
be
freshman team.
Huge.
Teams are not going to know what to do with her.
And top teams play in the open division, I believe.
Excuse me? They're doing what?
Don't top teams play in the open division for playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sac Joaquin section.
Yeah.
Oak
which
Ridge is third in the Sac Joaquin section.
I believe Folsom's fourth.
I think
Right?
Oak Ridge is Folsom's 2, Oak Ridge is 3.
Oh, okay. But she's going to be huge at going against those teams in the open section.
All right, we promise. That's the last time there's going to be a battery problem.
Yeah, that's the last time.
This cannot happen if this goes to a set 5
No.
for some big crunch time situation.
But no worries.
If it does, we'll stay on air.
Yeah, we'll
Promise
stay
you
on
that.
air. And we have 2 batteries that are charging
Won't
right
see
now.
anything, like watching a radio broadcast.
That's right.
Trojans up 12-10.
Old school. Going
They're
back
gonna
old
need
school.
to make sure that this one stays with them, that they don't give
Yeah.
up any run. And Folsom hit the net. And Trojans with the point there, not returned by Folsom. Ortiz to serve. Fagundes there. Weaver, it got blocked. Addy Kennegeiser. Standing at 6'2", so it's hard to get it past her.
Yeah. I think that's taller than all the Trojans, right? I believe so.
Tallest Trojan listed on this roster is 5'11". That's Riley Elliott.
Yeah. But I think Weaver's also 5'11", 6 foot.
Around that. Point for Folsom there. Oak Ridge wasn't able to return it properly, so they're inching their way back into this one. They were down 3. In a blink of an eye, only 1. Weaver low hit. Horning. Fagundes is there. Weaver!
Whoa.
Can't stop that.
Big hit. That's what you need to, when you see the tables are starting to turn towards the Bulldogs. You need your star to make a play like that.
Oak Ridge's success revolves around Elle Weaver. When she's on the court, on the floor, and
Good
she's
things
in a
happen.
rhythm, it's hard to stop them.
Yeah.
Oak Ridge is ready to defend that one, but Folsom will wait it out. And they get the point there off the missed block. 14-13.
Once again, tightly contested set.
And this is definitely what we expected. I mean, bad hit off the arms of Jess Ortiz. Goes out of bounds. Just the spin on that one, a little bit difficult to handle. So 14-14.
Bulldogs always fight back. They always do.
And so do these Trojans.
That's true. There's 2 fighters here.
Weaver with the tip. Had to make up a lot of ground there with Chloe Wong. And Folsom's not able to turn this one properly. Goes into the net. (15-14). Callie Larson will serve. Wong with the hit almost into the net. Weaver flicking it over.
Great
Finds a
hit.
blank space in the defense.
Nice little floater type motion there by Weaver.
The misdirection. So
Yeah.
Oak Ridge has been in this situation last set. They go up 3, 17-14, looking like they're going to try to close out set 4. Or set 3. And then Folsom locked in. Got 5 points in a row.
Yup.
As Oak Ridge gets the point there, and they're in a rhythm right now. Timeout Folsom. They're going to assess things down 3 points here in set 4. 2-1 Folsom. So, This goes to a 5th set. It's 2-1 right now, Folsom. Oak Ridge up 3. They're 8 points away from getting set number 4. This goes to a 5th set. It's 1st to 15, not 25. And Folsom not able to get there in time. Kelly Wong trying to track it down. Too much ground to make up. 4-point lead for Oak Ridge. Callie Larson with the serve. 18-14 Oak Ridge. Make it 19-14 there off the bad hit.
Exactly what the Trojans
From
need.
Olsen.
Getting closer and closer to tying it up.
6 away.
Larson the
Taking
serve.
set 4. Low serve over the net. Kanegeiser gets some momentum back for Folsom. Perfectly placed ball. And they bring back in the freshman. Kanegeiser serving. Ortiz hits it mile high.
Oh.
Elliott got rejected initially, and now Weaver back across to Kanegeiser. Weaver with a huge hit, and that was Kelly Wong ducking down to block it, but just out of instinct it looked like, brought her arms up. And that results in that one going out of bounds, or falling
Weaver
down.
trying to close this
Weaver
out.
with a huge hit on that speed just threw her off right there.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Perfectly positioned ball from Seabury. Trojans thought it was going to go out. It's 20-16. Oak Ridge 5 away, but a 4-point lead over Folsom. Rossini, just miscommunication from that Folsom defense. Not sure what they were doing.
Yeah. I think they anticipated an absolute rocket from Hosini, too.
It did, and it just got past the first line of defense for Folsom.
Caught them off guard a little bit.
Ella Vlotten will serve. The junior. Right to Weaver. She covered that one well. Here's Ossini. Big hit on the line. It's a good.
What a precise hit
That
by
was on a rope.
Hosini. That was picture perfect.
Timeout, Folsom. They're 3 away from going to a set 5. 22-16. So it's an 8-point deficit for Folsom right now. It's 22-16. Or not 8-point deficit, but 8 points from closing it out. And a 6-point deficit. Trojans 3 away with Ella Vlotten serving.
Vlotten can be the team's hero in this set.
And then 4 set 5. And one would have gone out, it appears. That's what Folsom said. It was Olsen with the hit. And Folsom getting a point back there. Trojan crowd and student section still going strong.
Yeah.
After 4 sets of play.
It's always
Nearly
great
the
to
5th.
see. I'm excited for the student section for basketball.
That's always fun.
It's going to be great.
Basketball and winter sports. Trojans keeping it alive. up in the air. Weaver wanted to hit that one. Larson was there. Orsini back over. Rolling on the net. Fagundes there. Calls Weaver off and Elliott hits it into the net.
Ooh.
It's a 4-point deficit now
Yeah.
for Folsom. This one's getting interesting.
This is the Bulldogs can very much take this set. It's not out of the question.
22-18. Serving is Madeline Seabury. And
Great
Cameron
hit.
Reiser gets Oak Ridge the momentum back right there on that
Great
hit.
play by the
Perfect.
junior.
Had the spin, forced the bad hit out of bounds. 23-18 as Avery Town looks to close out set 4 and force set 5.
Let's see if Town can put the nail in the coffin for this set.
Out of bounds, that was a big hit. from
1
Lindsay
point
Olsen.
away.
Tried to fit it in. It goes out. 24-18. Folsom up 2-1. Set 5 if Oak Ridge gets the point here. Rossini's hit. Back deep in Folsom territory. Sending it back over. Town sets up Reiser. Gets blocked. And now they go to Weaver to close it out. Covered by Folsom. Olsen into the net, and there will be a set 5.
Wow.
25-18 in set 4. Take a 3-minute break going into set 5. It's first to 15. We're closing in on set number 5. So, important to note, it's first to 15, not 25.
Yep,
So,
that's
everything just
big.
becomes magnified. It's a bigger
Yeah.
deal. A missed point, a missed serve becomes a lot bigger now.
Yeah. If you thought all the other sets were important, set 5 is 10 times more important. Everything's much more high stakes, and both teams
Almost
look
like
ready
under
to
a
go.
magnifying glass
Yeah. This is like double overtime.
in basketball.
Yeah.
You got to win by 2. And to start things for Folsom, it'll be Chloe Wong, libero, serving. Horning sends it up in the air. They set up Horning. Back over. Big hit. Looks like it would have gone out. And Seabury. Weaver fell down as she hit that one. Rossini sends it over. In a difficult position is Folsom, but they send it back across out of bounds. 1-0 Oak Ridge.
What a way to start out set 5.
Interesting. If that's going to be like this all set, sign me up.
Oh, yeah. I want the set to be as long as possible if it goes like, it keeps going like this.
And already in big trouble was Folsom. Out of bounds again. So 2 quick points for Oak Ridge on out-of-bound hits for Folsom. And like we said, this is under a magnifying glass.
Yeah, this is every single hit counts, every single point matters. There's no room for error.
Already matters. It just matters a lot more here. And looks like Ortiz going to be upset she hit that one. Looks like it would have gone out. So it's 2-1. Oak Ridge still in front.
It's a great start to the set.
Kelly Wong serving. We go to Weaver. Big hit.
Weaver with a rocket.
Wong was there. She sends it back across, trying to set up her teammate, but they don't return it properly. 3-1. Think of it, it starts at 10-10. At a 10-10 tie.
Yeah.
So everything just becomes much more a big deal. Fagundes, low serve.
Much more high stakes.
Avery Masters sends it back over to Fagundes, falling down as she hit that one. Weaver finds an open space in the defense. And it's Madeline Seabury diving and unable to return it. And a yellow card is issued to Folsom.
Weaver's always able to deliver balls with such accuracy when she wants to. It's incredible how she can have that dual package.
Weaving it through the defense. I'm sorry.
That's right. Yeah. Good one there, Chris.
Fagundes, a serve up 4-1. Wong, the Canageyser. Now Horning with the tip. Read that defense perfectly. Read their movement.
A great shot.
And a timeout for Folsom. They're in a 5-1 hole early. So, Folsom's put themselves in a position where they have 14 points to go, 10 points they can't give up. Put themselves in a big deficit already early in set 5. Makes its way back over the net. That was an incredible stroke of luck from Oak Ridge right there. And here's Weaver with the hit out of bounds just by a centimeter. Folsom with the point, 5-2. These teams want this game so badly.
Yeah.
For second place in the SFL. Oak Ridge, as we said, 31 or 70 in California. Folsom around 30. Here's Weaver. The misdirection just goes out. She went the other way with that one.
Yeah.
Flip. That was interesting.
Almost paid off.
Interesting to see. And both teams met last season on senior night. Oak Ridge finished last season 32-5. So, Oak Ridge played Folsom, as we said, Wednesday, September 27th in Folsom, and they lost 3-1. So, Oak Ridge 1-0 against them on the season, and then both games last year were 3-0 sweeps. So,
yep. Trojans looking forward to continuing.
They had gotten their way against Folsom. Now, climax is here in set 5.
Yeah.
The 4th meeting in the last 2 years. So it's the 2 versus 3 matchup in the Sacramento region. Folsom is 2, Oak Ridge is 3.
Huge game, huge.
And this is everything for playoff positioning. Just makes it back over to the net. Weaver got blocked. Weaver has another chance to get it back over.
Oh, nice block by
Kanegeiser-
Weaver.
Kanegeiser's hit was rejected, but Folsom keeps it alive.
Great effort there by the Bulldogs.
Here's Horning.
Oh.
This is going to go out of bounds.
Horning with a huge hit.
She made that Folsom defender back up and then forced that bad hit out of bounds.
Huge play.
Horning family has that dog in them, especially Nico's younger sister right
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
Shout out Nico if you're watching this.
Shout out Nico and
From
shout out
Syracuse.
Luke too.
Both in upstate New York.
Luke going to
Different
Cornell.
colleges, though.
Nico,
Seabury,
Syracuse.
her hit made 3 Trojans collide right there. It was Fagundes, Ortiz, and Larson. It's 6-4. Addie Kanegeiser will serve. Weaver with the tip.
Oh, nice
With the
hit.
little flick right there, on just delaying it right there, so that the defenders were already going down as it went back up. That's perfect.
Nice little tip
is-
there by Weaver.
Beautiful play.
And now to serve.
Now Weaver with the low line drive serve.
With
It's
the
Olsen
ace.
falling down as she hits out one. It's 8-4.
That is big. They're getting ever so closer to that 15 mark.
7 points away from 15. Seabury's hit.
Ooh.
Finds an opening and gets down. Great response from Folsom. 8-5.
Time and time again, both these teams show that they're not backing down.
Going blow for blow.
Yeah. This would be like if Tyson and Ali fought in their
This one.
primes.
Point for Oak Ridge there. They're within 6. Ella Vlotten will serve. Led a big run in set 4.
Lawton has proved time and time again that she's a clutch player.
Reiser's serve. Reiser's hit at that. Off the arms of Avery Powers.
The Trojans within 5.
Brewing with the coach. 10-5. Oak Ridge sensing blown in the water here.
And they're going for the kill.
Lawton serving. And a beautiful hit there from Seabury. She's come alive in this 5th set.
She's played a big part in keeping the Bulldogs in this set.
Had some 2 amazing spikes right there. Beautiful accuracy.
Absolutely.
It's 10-6. Folsom
Great
needing
performance in
a
this set.
run here. Absolutely. To stay in this one. And a bad hit from Hosini. Gonna make it 10-7.
Bulldogs are not letting the Trojans run away with this. As expected.
Seabury right to Fagundes. Larson sets up Reiser with the flick. Here's the freshman. Fagundes had to slide to get to that one.
Oh.
And Folsom kept it alive.
Both teams scrambling.
They said that went down, but we're playing.
What a great rally here.
Here's there. Osini right to Wong. Now Olsen. Fagundes. Larson. Elliott sends it back over. Seymour.
Both teams
Seabury.
want this so bad.
10-7. Elliott sends it back over. Seabury is there. And Oak Ridge with the point. It hit the net. Folsom hit the net.
Trojans with the
That
huge
was
point
wow.
in that rally. Wow.
Could have been the momentum Folsom needed. And Town will serve with a low serve there. Forcing that defense to adjust. Here's Orsini. Just out of bounds to the left. 11-8.
You can tell the momentum is swinging.
Momentum is swinging ever so
Every
slightly,
single
but
play.
Oak Ridge put themselves in a good enough position that can have some breathing room.
Yeah.
Chloe Wong serving. Weaver with the big
Whoa.
hit right to Wong. Orsini was there.
Great hit. Great tap
capitalizing
by
on the
Hosini.
repositioning of the defense. Finds a spot. Oak Ridge up 12-8.
And here comes Jess Ortiz, who time and time again proves to be one of the Trojans' best servers, and what better time.
One of the best servers for this Oak Ridge team. Weaver does. Reiser sending it back over. Wong fell down. They go to Weaver. It's a little bit to the left of her, resulting in just not a good opportunity for Weaver to spike it.
No.
12-9.
The ball wasn't in the right
Folsom's not
spot
letting
for
Oak
her.
Ridge run away with this.
Folsom's making the Trojans work for it.
Kelly Wong will serve. Now there's Weaver. Got blocked, but it goes out.
Huge hit.
13-9. 2 away
Now
is Oak
within
Ridge.
2.
Ball in the hands of Kate Fagundis, the senior.
The Libro.
And we'll have a timeout. 13-9. Trojans 2 away from winning on senior night. Oak Ridge can sense victory. 13-9.
Let's see if they can close it out.
Fagundis serving. And a point for Folsom. They stay alive right there. They're just playing staying alive. Folsom had the serve.
Oh.
She's there. Fagundis sets up Weaver. The big hit goes out of bounds. It's 13-11. But the point goes to Oak Ridge. It was tipped.
Trojans now within a point.
14-10.
What just happened?
Conferring with the official whistle. Now they'll talk it over.
Ooh.
I didn't see a tip there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I'm not sure. How did they overturn this? Because there's no instant replay review or anything.
Yeah. There's no
Difference
VAR in soccer. Like
14-10 and 13-11.
yeah,
Makes all the world. Makes all the difference.
absolutely. Huge. I'm interested to see how this plays out.
They stay with their ruling. It's a point for Oak Ridge. 14-10.
And now the Bulldogs are with their backs to the walls.
Could be the game right here.
Let's see if they can
5
clinch it.
straight points to win it. And they'll win by 2.
Callie Larson.
And they put the ball in the hands of Callie Larson, the senior.
Does she have ice in her veins?
Here's the serve. Wong to her sister. And there's Kanegeiser keeping Folsom alive right there. The big spike.
Folsom are not going
Gonna
out
be near
without a fight.
perfect here to keep it alive. And it's going to be Kanegeiser serving. Addie Kanegeiser to Ortiz. Larson to Weaver to end it.
Oh!
L. Weaver with the spike to
Weaver.
end it here on senior night. Oak Ridge
Cold-blooded.
15-11 in set 5. They win 3-2. What a game.
Huge win.
Oak Ridge gets their seniors their win on senior night.
They do.
That's got to feel good. And
Oh,
they're going to
yeah.
get second place in the SFL.
Huge win. Huge game. Two teams going at it.
They'll
And
advance to 7-3 in the SFL.
wow.
Folsom's going to go to 6-4. What a game.
What a performance.
The playoffs will start next week. We don't know the schedule yet. You can assume probably Wednesday here at Oak Ridge. We'll be streaming that game, but it's on NFHS Network, not Trojan Pride Sports Marketing. That's been all for us for women's volleyball this season here on YouTube. It's been a pleasure.
been a
Thank you all
pleasure.
for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in on
for
these games.
Women's volleyball this season, 23-24. You can be back for men's in the spring, but we'll be on NFHS come playoff time next week. So on behalf of our entire crew, Merce Delgado, Mason Johnson on computer, Ryan Angeletti on camera, Brian Sanjorson on color. It's been a pleasure. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.